Hey there, crew. Happy Friday. Workout today. We have 2 couplets back to back with no break in between. The first couplet is a descending rep scheme, 30, 20, 10, alternating back and forth between power snatch and push-ups. This is immediately followed by the second couplet, which has an ascending rep scheme, 10, 20, 30, alternating back and forth between hang, clean and jerk, and burpees. The entire workout is done for time today. Movements we're looking at, the first couplet, 30, 20, 10, power snatches and push-ups. Power snatches today, you can do these with a single dumbbell. All right, so dumbbell starts on the floor between the feet. Both heads of the bell are touching the floor. We're bending those knees and loading up those hips. Arm stays nice and long. We're starting with that nice big leg drive and hip extension. We pull the elbows straight up and punch it up overhead, right? Lots of legs and hips. We're going to switch hands every single rep. Right, let's try to use those legs and hips as much as possible to drive the weight up. If you're using a barbell today, keep it on the relatively light side, light to moderate side. Nice wide grip here. Same mechanics, right? Nice smooth pull from the floor. As the bar gets to the knees, we have that big jump, that big leg drive and hip extension. Bring it up overhead and catch those knees slightly bent. Either variation you're doing today, try to keep that weight nice and close to the body. Whether it's the barbell or the dumbbell, we don't want that weight to move away from our midline, right? That puts more load on our back. We want to keep that weight nice and close to the body. I mentioned using your legs and hips a lot for the snatches, whichever version you're doing. That's because you're alternating this movement with push-ups, which is obviously very fatiguing to the upper body. So let's try to use those legs as much as we can in the snatch. Save our shoulders for our push-ups. Cues on both these movements is push the ground away. With our snatches, let's really focus on pushing the floor away with your feet, right? Again, so you use your legs as much as possible. When you're doing your push-ups today, let's focus on really pushing the floor away as opposed to pushing your body up, right? So we want to see a nice straight line through the hips and knees, right? There should be no knee bend at all. Belly's braced, glutes are squeezed. And at the top, let's go for a nice fast lockout. So we go down and snap. Really want to try and lock those elbows out quickly. This movement obviously you're going to need to break up into smaller sets, rather than doing bigger sets of like 10 or 15 or whatever and having to take long breaks in between. It's probably more efficient, more better, I should say. More better, that doesn't make sense. But better in your workout to get a good workout in and maintain the intensity by doing smaller, faster sets with less rest in between. So like 10 sets of 3 or whatever like that. So minimal breaks, smaller sets, fast lockout at the top. Second part of the workout, we have the hang, clean and jerk, and burpees. So the hang, clean and jerk, we can also do with one dumbbell. Switch hands every rep just like the snatch. Take it from between the legs right about knee level. We're going to again push that floor away with the feet, bring it up to the shoulders, rebend the knees, and again, push the floor down, punch it up overhead. We're going to switch hands and go the other side. Bring it to shoulder, punch it up overhead. Again, push the floor away with the feet. And then, of course, if you're using a barbell today, closer grip on this one. Bring the bar from above the knee. Again, push the floor, lots of legs and hips. Bring it up to the shoulders, rebend the knees, push the floor away, and drive it overhead. We'll go, again, not too heavy a barbell there. And then burpees are burpees. Probably don't need to break those up. Hopefully a nice steady pace. The only thing I'll say there is your shoulders might be a little bit fatigued from the push-ups. So focus on a quick drop to the floor in the burpees, right? We go down to the floor rather than lowering yourself down very slowly with your shoulders that are already tired. Go for a nice quick drop to the floor before coming back up again. All right. That's it, guys. Have a great workout and a great weekend. I'll talk to you later.